in a way near the earth to do a certain work on it, and then coming back to the force of the Hathors, which is source as well. So it's always changing and transmuting from this energy to another one, but from the Hathors energy.
So you wouldn't do anything quite like a human where we die and then reincarnate again, and we do that thousands of times in most cases. It seems more that you're fully conscious the whole time. You go home, continue to be conscious, and go off onto another mission. I guess I'm trying to see if there is some way that if a human lives approximately 100 years, how long does a Hathor live? And that's probably not a fair question to ask.
In fact, the human beings can have some abilities to have a part of the resonance of the Hathors, and it's a bit the same for every part of the universe. You can have resonances to different beings, to different consciousness. When you are human being, you can have this connection to, or you can ask to have this connection to the Hathors or other beings.
Mm-hmm.
But the Hathors are most of a huge consciousness. It's like a big cloud of energies, containing the Hathors energies, and it's a very fine and sensible energy. That's why the energy of the Hathors can help people to use the sounds and tones and vibrations, and that's why it's sometimes difficult to attune to the Hathors energy, because of that very fine energy and high energy. And some people have their instrument as the voice to capture in a way this vibration, and through the voice they can transmute and letting through this vibration of the Hathors in order to make a sound. And remember that when you do that, it's for healing and joy and love and being near the source, near God.
That's very helpful, and clarifies a fair bit for me. Thank you. Do you ever grow that cloud of consciousness by perhaps having new spirits join it?
You can attune to this cloud of consciousness if you want to. Any human being do that, but you need to put your vibration very high to attune to this kind of cloud of consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And at this time, there are not much people who are interested to connect with the Hathors, because you have lots of things to do and you have lots of beings to connect with, to help you pass through this moment, this special moment of the earth ascending.
Yes. what I was getting at was this cloud of Hathor consciousness. Do you ever grow it by bringing new spirits into it? For example, humanity would grow by virtue of new spirits taking on human bodies and being born into humanity. Other civilizations, I think one of them anyway, said they just asked spirit, or they asked source for a new spirit, and one is created. So I'm wondering if you grow the Hathor cloud of consciousness, or if it diminishes at any time in any way.
The growth of the Hathor's energy is about vibrations as well. So any time there is a level up of consciousnesses inside this cloud of consciousness inside of the Hathors in a term, it's growing that way. And we as the universe, the growth is always in all the parts of the universe, of the consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Earlier, I think you confirmed that you operate and exist in another universe. Do you exist in more than one universe?
Yes.
Fascinating. Is there anything that I have not asked that you think humans would be interested to know about the Hathors?
The Hathor's energy is a complex energy. It's a mix of lots of different vibrations. And it could be good for the humans to have a look on it, in a sense, to explore the vibration of the Hathors. We are not well known, in a sense, and it will help the humans to acquire another concept of consciousness, another flavor of consciousness, the Hathor's energy, through the sounds, the tones, there are lots of people who are working with the tones and vibrations, and it's good to see that. But it will be another exploration to contact the Hathor's energy, to work differently, and to improve and to receive the healing of the Hathors, the healing with this complex energy full of geometric patterns and sounds and colors and consciousness inside. It's a very precious one, but it's like it's an energy who is very near the source. So it's difficult to attune to it or to understand the content of the Hathor's energy, but no worth to try, in a sense. It would be very helpful for humanity to explore that and to connect with this energy. It will be a healing one.
Yes, you explain that it is very complex, and you are not well known among humans. Anne is possibly changing that, and I hope I do a little bit as well. Are you currently channeling through any other human than Anne?
There are some different people who are interested to know about the Hathors. And maybe when you will be not too much concerned about what's happening on Earth, you will be connected to the Hathors energy a little bit further, a little bit closer. We are, in a sense, still around, and we will be very pleased to give instructions and to connect with beings, human beings, when it will be time. We will be back more closely.
The question I asked about, is there anything else that you would like humans to know? You, I think, somewhat anticipated my last question, which was, do you have a message for humanity that I might convey? And I think you partially answered that, but I just wonder if there was anything you would like to add at this time.
Yes, it's call us more often, call the Hathors energy more often. It will help.
Good. Well, I thank you very much for this. I'm hoping to write an article and get it out to a number of humans so that they will have more understanding of who you are and what you can do for us. And so I thank you very much for this information and for your presence on Earth as it is. So many blessings to you, and thank you very much indeed.
Well, that's it, folks. That interview became one of 20 such interviews that appeared in my most recent book. The book also contains a section on channeling and the specific steps that I take to assist individuals to become channelers. The final section contains what I consider to be the top 10 messages that the beings are telling humanity at this time. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the interview and that you found it helpful in advancing your spiritual growth.